Another day, another PFL star out the fucking door. The PFL has announced that they will not be extending Patchy Mix current contract. The Bellator Bantamweight champion is now a free agent, and guess what? This all lines up perfectly. We'll get into how this plays into the UFC, because this guy is one of the best fighters outside of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. His name is Patchy Mix, a 135-pounder, would play perfectly into the UFC's Bantamweight Division. Here is the PFL's official statement as of May 13, 2025. Professional Fighters League and Patchy Mix have mutually agreed to not extend the contract. We both decided that it is the best course of action for the PFL and for him. Patchy is a fantastic fighter, and we wish him well. The PFL is excited to crown our next 135-pound champion in the PFL World Tournament, likely Magomedov. Patchy Mix, UFC bound. He would be a tremendous add in the UFC's 135-pound division. O'Malley don't want this matchup. PFL to Bellator champs, all of them. Goodbye. Nah. Goodbye. Yeah, that's this shit. Absolutely embarrassing for the PFL, losing another world champion caliber fighter, much like Patricio Pitbull, who recently came over and competed against Yair Rodriguez in a bit of a stinker fight. But Patricio Pitbull is one of the biggest names outside of the UFC. He's now in the UFC. We'll see if he continues to fight. Patchy Mix, though, he's in the prime of his career, unlike a Michael Chandler, unlike a Patricio Pitbull. Aaron Pico's coming over. They're losing everybody. Johnny Eblen, he's in the sights of the UFC. He's leaving next. I can almost guarantee that. But guess what? UFC 316 in Newark, New Jersey. A bantamweight fight has just fallen through. Marlon Chito Vera is out of his 316 bout against Mario Bautista. And guess who's a 35-pounder who's now a free agent? Yeah, that's right. Patchy fucking Mix. You do a quick Google search. This guy is from New York. Now, of course, should he be making his debut on such short notice? We're just a month away from that UFC 316 card, and I'll be honest, it could use some help because right now, Sean O'Malley, Merab Dwalis, really a fight that many MMA fans do not really want. Of course, Sean O'Malley is a pretty big star, but not as big as the UFC wants you to think. And then Juliana Pena, Kayla Harrison, Kelvin Gastelum, Joe Pyfer, pay-per-view main card, Kevin Holland, Vicente Luque. Of course, all these guys are solid, dangerous fighters, but come on, guys. We need some flair. We need some excitement, and Patchy Mix would add just that. At 31 years of age, this guy's in his prime. This is the time, Patchy. Get in there. Make it on short notice. Put this fight together at a catchweight 140 bout. Whatever they do, the UFC needs to sign this guy. They need to make this shit happen because Patchy Mix, the grappling prowess, the length, the distance that he can manage at his size, woo! This guy is one of the most exciting fighters outside of the UFC. He had his rise in Bellator, came up short against Juan Archuleta, and then continued to do damage, wreak havoc across the MMA landscape outside of the UFC, PFL, Bellator, whatever you want to call him now. This guy's coming for that UFC belt. Will he make it there? We'll just have to wait and see. And will he be making his debut? It would be perfect at UFC 316 in the New York area. Let's make this shit happen, UFC. Let's get this moving. Patchy Mix, he's coming for the UFC. Will they sign him? You let me know what you think about that. Do you want to see Patchy Mix? Do you even know who this guy is? Because if you don't know who he is, check up on some of his recent highlights. They're quite impressive. You guys let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.